be, and then he blasted to the top and made it work. Coming back to the green at the Thunderbowl, we are underway. Nice even start up front.
Sanders had to pedal the car a little bit rather. His base is going to blast the curb. Now here comes Brad Sweet to the inside.
Brad Sweet trying to take that second spot away. He will do so into turn number 3. Move the big cat up to second as Spencer Baston's going to come off of turn number 4 and lead lap number 1.
Baston, Sweet, Sanders now going to try to return service. Short slider, turns 1 and 2. Sweet tries diamond and gets across the chase.
Close call there. Brad Sweet almost lost the handle on that Napa Auto Parts number 49. Red flag upside down. It is Dayson Persley. Dayson Persley, red flag waves as he went all the way down the track and ends up on top of the infield berm down there. And remember back earlier this year in March, Dayson was involved in a first tonight. Your name is Bubba. Let's get it right. As Spencer Baston and Brad Sweet lead him back down to the stripe and turn number 4 back underway.
Bason's going to get the jump, picks the front wheels off the ground. Brad Sweet's going to take a little peek to the inside. Bason absolutely rips her, turns 1 2. Now here comes Corey Day.
Corey Day makes his way by Justin Sanders. That's into the 3rd spot now. Sanders going to work the cushion in turn number 3 and 4. This is a little bit different. We don't normally see Corey Day in the feature run at the bottom, but it's making it work right now, Brad.
As soon as he says that, he goes up to the top. Corey's really good up on the top in 1 and 2. Rolls the bottom in 3 and 4. He's definitely in search mode, trying to make something happen as Spencer Bason absolutely blasts the concrete off of turn number 4.
3 laps complete, 27 to go in the lead for Spencer Bason. Now over 10 car lengths over Brad Sweet. Back behind, there's a race for 4th going on. Giovanni Selzy down on the bottom, Justin Sanders on the top as they go single file down the backstretch. And also a pass back behind them, Caleb Montgomery making his way forward, going by Tanner Thorson.
Montgomery slow rolls the bottom and turns 3 and 4. Huggy pull around the bottom. He blows by Thorson down the front straightaway. Caleb Montgomery is super trucking, and we got a pile up in 3 and 4.
Cy Lynch looked good prior to that yellow. We're back underway.
Back to green. Corey Day gets a good restart. Lifts the front wheels on the ground. Sweet's going to shut the door on him. Float the middle. Slides to the racetrack. Opens the door. Here comes Corey Day.
Corey Day now to second. Now looking for the race lead into turn number 3. They are side by side for the top spot, but Baston continues to show the way.
Corey Day rolls the bottom of the straightaway into turn number 1. Day on the bottom. Here comes Sweet trying to get some momentum, but Day rockets off the bottom of turn number 2. Day going to go back to the top shelf.
As soon as Corey Day shows the nose to Spencer Baston, that's going to get him up in the seat. We know how bad Spencer wants to beat the car that he was just let go of earlier on this week as he pounds the curb in turn number 2 and pulls away from Corey Day down the back straightaway.
Sweet got one heck of a run through turns 1 and 2. Now dips down the inside. Don't look now. Here comes Gio Selzy up to 4th.
Gio Selzy down on the bottom, making his way by the 87 of Justin Sanders. Move the 7BC up to P4. Now going to try and rope in the number 49 of Brad Sweet. As I say that, Sanders back around the outside. He'll take 4th back for a moment.
Side by side in turn 3. Gio downstairs. Sanders upstairs. Sanders going to rim ride in turns 3 and 4. Drives back around Gio.
Corey Day tries to run the bottom in 1 and 2. There is no speed to be found there in the center of the corner. He gets all the speed down the straightaway. Now works the cushion in turns 3 and 4 as he tries to pursue Spencer Baston. Brad Sweet running in 3rd. 4th is now Sanders. 5th is Gio. Back to the inside goes Corey Day for the race lead in turn 1.
Corey had a big run off of turn number 4 that time. He sails into turn number 3. Baston upstairs. Corey Day going to float up the racetrack. He's going to scrub some speed. A little misstep from Corey Day that time.
Corey Day nearly spun the car out there in the center of turns 3 and 4, and Spencer Baston rooster tails it off the wall in turn number 2, and they are closing in on the lap traffic. Luckily, the first couple of cars for Baston are on the bottom, but he's got to start making some decisions and making them now.
The boys will be separated from the men. Baston upstairs, Corey Day around the bottom, and Brad Sweet out of nowhere trying to blast around the outside.
The Napa Auto Parts number 49 coming to life here in the middle stage of this one. This time by 12 laps complete and 18 to go. Here comes the lap traffic. Here comes Corey Day. Big run into the turn of 1. Baston goes to the bottom at the perfect time right there to hold off Day around the outside. He's going to take the lead and lay down the back straightaway.
Side by side for the top spot. Baston scrubs some speed off of turn 4. Corey Day is going to take the lead. He's going to pound the wall chase.
They've still got the traffic to deal with. This one's not over yet. Now Corey goes to the bottom in turn number 1. Brad Sweet's there as well. 3-car battle for the race lead at the Thunderbowl down the back straightaway.
That's about the best Corey Day's rolled the bottom this entire main event. Turns 1 and 2. Gets back on the top. Slaps the cushion off of turn number 4. Corey Day starts to pull away, but traffic is looming in the vision of the 14.
They are side by side up in front of your race leader, Chance Grasky and Danny Sams III. They have not put any lap cars to the wayside. Here comes Brad Sweet for second into turn 3. Goes to the middle. Spencer Basin around the outside. He'll maintain the second spot as Day is struggling to get by some of these slower cars.
Crafty kind of moved up the racetrack. Corey had to get on the throttle a little bit. They're side by side right in front of him. Which way does Corey Day go? He's going to thread the needle in turns 3 and 4. A super slider on Danny Sams. Corey Day, are you not entertained?
Corey Day gets a little banana splitty right there into turns 3 and 4. Gets by Danny Sams, gets by Chance Grasty, and puts some distance and some cars between himself and Spencer Basin. But he's still got some work to do, and Bason's not going away. Brad Sweet still running in third. A great battle continues on for fourth. It's Sanders up on the fence and Gio Scelzi down low.
Sanders got back by around Gio. Gio got to try to work the bottom side of the speedway. Sanders kind of floats into the middle, slides with the cushion. Now Chase, here comes Brad Sweet all over Spencer Basin.
Brad Sweet going to look low into turn 3, tries to run the middle. It's not going to work, and Basin goes back around on the outside as Corey Day's got his hands full. They're 3 wide in front of your race leader. Cy Lynch, Dominic Gordon, cautions out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Corey Day, can he hold on for his 4th high limit win of the year? Spencer Basin going to try and give him everything he has. Green flag back in the air.
Great race start by Corey Day in turn 1. Sweet's got to pinch Basin to the middle. Basin with the run all of a sudden, Chase.
He's going to try and look for the race lead down here in 3 and 4, but Corey Day's going to go to the top and start to pull away. Corey Day in his happy place off of turn number 4, that time by 11 laps to go.
Gio Scelzi off the bottom, picks the front wheels off the ground, getting some forward bite. In car number 7, BC, Gio is rocking and rolling the NOS Energy Drink 7 car.
And the fans are happy about that. Gio moves by the 49 of Brad Sweet up on the bottom step of the podium now. Looking to track down the letter W, of Spencer Basin as they roll back into turn number 1. Brad Sweet back to 4th. 5th is Justin Sanders. Then it's James McFadden, Caleb Montgomery, Tanner Thorson, Justin Peck, and Brent Marks now into the top 10.
Brent Marks trucking forward in car number 19. The driver that's absolutely super trucking is Corey Day. That last time by 2 seconds the advantage.
Next time by 8 laps to go as Spencer Basin wants to win this one. He's got to pull off a miracle run here. Corey Day looks like there are no issues on that Jason Myers Racing number 14. 7 laps to go.
7 laps to go. Corey Day clickety-clack to the concrete in turns 3 and 4. Ropes the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Gio roll the bottom on both ends of the speedways. He's tracking down Spencer Basin.
It looks like a race for second now as Corey Day is closing back in on lap traffic. Payday trying to hit the Durst Ice Roll for the 2nd time this year with Kubota High Limit Racing. Spencer Basin in 2nd. Giovanni Scelzi in 3rd. Brad Sweet 4th. Then it's a long ways back to Justin Sanders back in 5th.
Your top 5 pretty much spread at this moment. As soon as I say that, Brad Sweet took a peek to the outside of Gio Scelzi. He smacked the concrete off of turn number 4 as traffic is now going to be a factor for Corey Day.
Corey Day this time by, he will see 5 fingers from the flag stand. That means 5 laps to go as he is in traffic trying to get by Tim Koenig and Dominic Gordon. Corey Day, little mistake right there in turn 2, but not enough to allow Spencer Basin to close in as Day once again going to go through the middle, get by 2 lap cars.
Impressive stuff for Corey Day as he rooster tails off of turn number 4. He sat about a straightaway lead over Spencer Basin as Gio Scelzi and Brad Sweet absolutely getting after it for the 3rd spot. They almost make contact into turn number 1.
They are side by side now. Sweet's going to take the 3rd spot back away, but Scelzi finds some grip down low. The caution is out. Gage Garcia with nose wing damage on the 2K. We'll see if he has any more of those mistakes in the tank here with 5 laps to go. He's on the hammer and already puts 4 car lengths between himself and the W.
Absolutely a big jump from Corey Day. Basin's going to rip the limit turns 1 and 2. 8 for effort out of the W. And here comes Justin Sanders back to 4th.
Justin Sanders makes his way by Gio Scelzi. We've seen Scelzi so good off the bottom, he might take that spot back away down the front straightaway, and indeed he does. Gio back to 4th.
Gio back to 4th as Corey Day clicks off another one. Basin giving it all he has in car number W, or letter W rather, as Basin 8 for effort, but Corey Day is just too good tonight.
2 laps to go for Corey Day. Runs the bottom in 1 and 2, top in 3 and 4. Basin is into the wall in turn 2, going to gather the car back in. He's got plenty of room back behind as Sweet looks to hold off Gio here on the final lap.
White flag is displayed. A straightaway lead into turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, he's a 2-time Trophy Cup champion, looking to get another 410 win here at the Thunderbowl Raceway. Chase, take us home.
Coming through 3, and oh, there's a car off the pace, and the caution is out. The yellow is out. Very interesting. If he can keep him within 2 car lengths into turn 1, things could get wild here at the end. Green flag comes back out. We'll see who wins this one, Brad.
Corey Day gets another great restart. He's going to tiptoe the bottom base and going to let it all hang out upstairs. This is the best run he's had in some time on a restart through turns 1 and 2, Chase.
Coming around to the wave of the white flag. 1 to go for Corey Day. He pulls away from Spencer Baston as Brad Sweet and Giovanni Scelzi continue to go at it for the 3rd spot with Justin Sanders right behind him. But down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4 for the 4th time this year. It is Friday, so that means it's payday. Corey Day wins at the Thunderbowl. Spencer Baston 2nd, 3rd at the line goes to Gio Scelzi. Brad Sweet 4th and Justin Sanders ends up in 5th. Wow, Gio.
Congrats, boys. Congratulations. Hey, let's go. Good job, Eddie. Congratulations, boss. Corey? I know you now. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, dude, that shit away 3. Every single time. Did you yell at him when he went to the bottom once? Yes, every time. Hey, good job, son. Good